to the channel. So as you can see by the title today, I'm talking about how cults recruit online. Honestly guys, tribe, Shincheonji, and I'm done talking about them. Like, I was interacting with individuals on Instagram, trying to help as many people as I can to leave or answer some questions that they have, but I didn't think I was gonna do another video on Shincheonji at all. But the demand is there, and my whole thing about sharing my first video was to create awareness, to make sure people understand what Shincheonji is, how they recruit, and so forth. But never ever did I imagine getting a call, well, a voice note from my mom saying that Shincheonji members were at their church leaving pamphlets recruiting people for their Bible study. Like, then not ready guys for that one at all. So I posted a video on my Instagram at Mahle_Maji. Go check it out about the type of how the pamphlet looks like and if they have distributed this at your church, specifically in Cape Town. I have 3 people who have told me that they've left pamphlets at their churches, invites at their churches, recruiting people to come to their Bible study. So check the video out on my Instagram and you'll see how the pamphlet looks like. But let's get into this video straight. So Shincheonji is and has been recruiting people online on social media. They have been evangelizing, that's what they call it, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook. Most people I've spoken to were recruited on Instagram, funny enough, because there's more pictures about your life and they have something to talk about based on the images that you put out there, to start conversation. 1, these profile pictures will just have a profile picture, few images. They will not be anything about them that you can hold on to. So these are fake accounts. Obviously they won't use their real accounts because they risk being exposed. So they create fake accounts. Even the names look weird and dodgy. I've had a couple reach out to me of people who are intentionally trying to leave, but they're not going to use their real accounts, so they're using the accounts to evangelize so that they're not identified. So these accounts will be as vague as possible, 3 to 4 pictures. Most of them will have a Bible scripture somewhere. If it's not a Bible scripture, but in the description, there will be something that's very like human-y, like sort of like hippie-ish as well, but something that will kind of draw you in as well if it's not a Bible verse. Number 2, they will ask you a lot of questions about your faith, where you at with God, what do you believe in, which church do you go to. Total red flags. When those questions come up, please be concerned, especially if they're intrusive and they keep on bringing those things up. When you meet a new person, saying that you're a Christian normally is good enough, but they will go in and go in and go in. Number 3, please note that people that are in cults are still people. They still have interests. So if you're into photography and it's very evident on your wall or on your feed, that is how they will start the conversation. That will be the icebreaker. Your photographs looks amazing. What camera do you use? I use this camera. Normally I take photos at church, but because of COVID, do you go to church? Which church? Do you understand? It's very easy to start a conversation based on something somebody's likes. And they are very complimentary because they're trying to draw you in. So if you have natural hair and your hair is long and curly, they'll ask what products do you use, stuff like that. If you're into gaming, they will use that to start a conversation with you. So do not think that they will only speak about Christian related content and conversations. They will speak about everything. One of these girls who posted about Shincheonji also posted about how they hold non-Christian events. They can have sports day, they can have bride day, they can have women awareness and empowerment events, and they will invite you to those. So don't think it's just going to be like, hey, we in a cult, come join us. Not going to happen like that. Number 4, they will be very vague in answering questions about their faith. So if you ask them back questions like, oh, what do you believe in? Or which church do you go to? What does the last Bible verse you read? And what does it mean to you? Stuff like that. they are very vague because you're not indoctrinated yet, so they can't share too much, which is when they start lying and using wisdom. And hopefully with God's discernment you can tell that red flag, yeah. Okay, I think that is probably it. Also, do not agree to go to a Bible study that is not at this stage like supported by your pastor. Talk to people, ask questions, other people than the people that are inviting you to this Bible study. You know, I think one of the mistakes that I did was not talking to anyone in my class because they told us not to, you know. So talk to the people in your class, share your concerns. That's the thing, there's people in my class who found out that it was Shincheonji, but because I had no relationship with them, they left and they couldn't contact me and tell me that, yo, leave, kwa eli type of situation. So try and make relationships. If you are in Shincheonji already, you are recruited already, but you're still doubting, try to make relationships with other people that are in the class so that you can share your concerns and have somebody to have your back, you know, to look out for you. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's how they recruit online. So please be aware of these accounts. But that's all from me. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it helps these messages to get to as many people as possible. Specifically these ones about Shincheonji, the point of them is awareness amongst young people. Specifically the stories I'm hearing and the people I'm talking to are healing and they're moving forward, just like I am. But it's still not nice that every time I post any content about Shincheonji, new people come up, like more people ask more questions. So this means it's something that I think I'll have to keep on doing, because the more people that can come out, the better. Okay, but thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram to get more content on everything basically. Thank you so much. Bye.
Molo mahleza ntombi, molo mntanam. Hayi siyambulela uThixo ngawe, simbulela uThixo ngoasemahle majola. Owasenza aware of ching. Apha enkonzweni sifikelwe ngamadoda amane bakho mahlanu asandofika ngoku befowune phofu kwayizolo athetha ngeBible school yawo elapha etown kwathini. Ndathi ke mna ke kubo xa bebethetha nam hayi ndizabadibanisa nootata. Bafikile ke namhlanje. Hey, xa ndithi go through lamaphepha yonke lento khandimamele ke mna ke ngokubacacisayo uba what is this all about. Ngoku xa ndijonga lamaphepha nanko uching Church of Jesus ivela sana. Hayi mntanam ndiyabulela uba waphuma wathetha, otherwise besisenocinga uba yinto eyiyo le into eright. Naba bafikile bayaquqa bangena iinkonzo apha eKhayelitsha. In fact le yethu bayifumene online because ndaye ndayifaka kuGoogle Maps i-United. Ngoku bafowune through babeyibone online ke, so bangena kwiinkonzo zonke abazibonayo apha eKhayelitsha, bahambisa lamaphepha bapromota le Bible school yabo isetown eKapa ntontoni.